Good. Thank you so much. I would like to welcome Prasad, and then I would like to welcome. This fair wouldn't have been possible without the help of Courtney Townsend, who is in charge of the festival square and who persuaded to have a parade and have a festival for all of us. So I welcome Courtney Townsend to the stage, please.
I never want to stand in front of the children. Oh no, Krishna, you're not leaving me. All right, we just want to say thank you. What a wonderful processional. I am honored. When this first idea came up to have a Spice of India here, it was one where we really wanted the Alameda County Fair. We used the Festival Square stage to recognize so many of the different cultures that we have here in Alameda County. We are very rich here, especially in this part of the United States, to have so many different cultures. And we use the different weekends for that. Each year this has gotten bigger and bigger. One of the things that's very dear to me about this particular festival, I have Krishnakumar, who helps coordinate this this event with me. If I could get a round of applause for him. But for me, I've learned so much every year, and we have made we make sure that we try to represent all the different regions of India. A lot of times as an American, you go to different India events and you don't know that this is from one region or this is from another region, and it happens different ways. So even for this parade, it's an honor because all the different regions are in here. So I love that, and thank you. So there are different people that we want to honor today. So many people from so many different communities came out. They've stretched themselves. They've given their time freely, and they should be honored. And then we'll move on to the fun. But we'd like to recognize a few people.
Thank you, Courtney. This is Alameda County, so we have two special people who we want to recognize. Actually, Dr. Jacob Epen. He has been on the board of Washington District Hospital for 8 years in a row. He's one of the first Indian American to be elected in Northern California, and then he's of the top 40 alumni of Stanford University. So he's very silent. He runs, he works for the Alameda County health system as well. So I would like to welcome Dr. Jacob Epen onto the stage. And we have Kamal Nair. When I first came to the country, I stayed in her space, in her motel. But we have grown into great friendship. But she's not here because of the friendship we built. But she's on the board, and she was on the juvenile commissioner invited her, and she was being on that for 8 years. And then I would like to welcome Kamal Nair onto the stage. And then we have a special guest. I wouldn't have been here in this country without Miss Sunita Japra, and she hired me in 2000, but she came as a surprise. So I would like to welcome her onto the stage as well. So now. Now we have this. This was a teamwork. There are a lot of people who are volunteering and working behind the scene. We have some people like Sam Rao and all those people. But what we are going to do is a different community representation this year. So I would like to welcome Manoj and Renu Emrandri. They have been helping us a lot, and this program would not have been possible without them. So why don't you come on up? So it's a couple, so it's a power couple, I would say, so I would like to welcome them. And then we have, the music, the traditional music from South India, wouldn't have been possible without, Mr. Valnarayan. And the backing of the whole festival, the idea came from, Lata as well. So I would like to invite, Lata and, Valnarayan here. And the samosa competition that we have seen was done by sponsored by India Plaza in Dublin right here. If Manoj is anywhere here, so I would like to have Manoj onto the stage, please. And then there is another non-profit who backed us from all the activities, Giri Prasad of, Spandana Foundation. So if I can have him over, Spandana Foundation. And then from pulling the samosa team was a tough thing. And I would like to invite Gopa and Viji over to the stage, please. They pull a whole strong team. So I'm going to just look at, if I missed anyone, so I'm just going to go back and... So we want Rajesh Narot. He's a music composer, and I can go on and on about him. But it'd be nice to have Rajesh Narot onto the stage.
Rajesh Narot has a brand new album out called Pranavatalam. He's just getting ready to be released actually, and he has been hard at work with that. And here is Rajesh.
And this, not last, yeah, Rajesh. And the whole parade, we had a lot of energy in the East Bay this year. So this was the main support from actually Prasad and Prabha. I would like to have them here. And also we have Mr. Shirley Jacob. If we can come onto the stage, that'll be awesome. So I would like to request Dr. Epen and Kamal Nair to say a few words before we wrap up this session.
Thank you, Krishnan. I mean, it's been a very pleasant surprise when they called me 2-3 days ago to be here. I feel really honored in midst of all these people who have given outstanding services and to the Alameda Fair and the Spice of India. I don't think anything could be more spicy than the Spice of India. 29 years ago when I came to the fair here, there were hardly any representation from India. And now, it's 29 years later, we have representation pretty much in 2 states, 2 Indian governors. But I would like to see more representation, even in elected officials. Like Krishnan said, I was one of the first Indians ever to win a public election 80 years ago. And since then, there must have been probably one more. We need more people to come on and step up and take up positions. Again, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sure you must have spent a lot of your time here. Yeah. Thanks again.
Come on, I know that you're going to speak. You've done your breadth of participation is amazing, and it goes across so many different communities and with so many different efforts. If you could say something, please.
Thank you, Courtney. I feel like this is my little baby because 3 years ago I started it with I was here with Courtney and Krishnakumar, and I think it's getting bigger. And I feel that this is a little baby we need to nurture, and we know we will, because today by the participant, it's great, but they have done a great job, and thank you all for coming. A little bit of what the kids, I would like, me being part of the Commissioner for the Alameda County on Juvenile Justice, I have learned a lot because, like Dr. Epan, he takes care of the needs of the kids medically. I take care of the needs of the kids who gets emotionally depressed, get into drugs and all these things. And I do encourage more Indians to come. Me being the first Indian to ever sit on the board for the last 8 years, I've been the chair for the 2 years, and I think it's a great thing that we should encourage our kids to come and the grown-ups to come and give your time, because this is our country and we need to give back, and today shows how much we have given back. And all I have to say, this is a little miniature thing. In August, we do have a big parade which showcases the whole Alameda County on what we do. It's in August 18 and 19 in Fremont. And please come and join us. Thank you so much again to all the organizers.
Krishna, will you?
So we are going to transition, And we will recognize Courtney, with due respect when we wrap up the event. And she's not into the plaques and the award and things like that. She said she will be here with us all through. So we also have people, from Texas, Dallas. They have flown all the way for the competition, and they won the last year's rolling competition. Yeah. So, and the thing was that last year we sent the check and the tickets to their home, but they missed it. It came back to the fair. So we want to recognize the last year's winners. Just because of that, we want to recognize them because we recognized them through mail last time. So thank you so much. If I missed anything, Sam is here. I know a lot of team members are here, but we will do the recognition in between. So really want to thank you, all of you, and we will get into the classical segment right now. So we will have Naina Shastri's team, followed by one after the other. We'll perform till about 3 o'clock, and 3 to 3:30 we'll have a Bollywood segment, and followed by, of course, we have Cardi Fresh and Maurya. They're selling hot, nice food, so we would like to have you all, taste the food. And once again, we are rolling over to the next segment. Give us 5 minutes, and then we'll have the next segment going on after we clear the stage. Thank you so much.